Baby, baby. It's dinner time in some houses. Some moms are putting dinner out. I've already fed my kids, so of course they'll be hungry when I get home again. So, you know, we'll just call it a snack, since as soon as I walk through the door every time they're like, Mom, I'm hungry. It's fine, I don't mind. But it's looking stormy, because it is. It's a rainy, windy, stormy day right now. And so, you know, what are we gonna go do? Cold dip. Because, you know, why wouldn't we? What kind of sane, rational person would I be if I didn't go cold dip? Look at those clouds. Okay, that shit is cereal right there. As you know how I like to say, those are not Nicole Yoli approved. Of course they're approved, but they're just not, you know, the big, beautiful, blue, righteous ones that we like. Oh, this guy's gonna let me go. That's cool. Thank you, sir. Or ma'am. Thank you. Give a little courtesy wave. Thank you. Thank you, sir. You know, when people are kind enough, considerate enough to let you pass, those are my kind of people. And I definitely like to let them know that I appreciate them by saying thank you. And I'm in a good mood, so we don't need to go tune up our attitude today. I ran 4:20 today, 4 miles, 0.20. Because you know I'm a good time gal. So I thought, you know, let's end it there. 4:20, that's a good one to end it on. I wasn't even feeling in the mood. Let me just tell you, surprise there. Look at those clouds. Look at those clouds. This is the kind of day it is here. Which is fine, you know. It can't always be beautiful and glorious. It can't be a big booty Judy day every day, right? So, you know, we gotta appreciate all the different weathers in between. And I do. I'm a Northwest gal after all, so. So, of course, with that being said, we don't mind the different weather. Whee! Here we go. So, yeah. How's your day going? How you doing? I'm doing great, as you can tell. I'm in a good mood for no particular reason. Nothing had to happen. I'm just generally in a good mood, except for when I'm not. Those are not fun days. Those are not my favorite kind of days. Because I just like to be a go with the flow type, you know. And I don't really like to get too serious about anything unless it requires that. It seems like a lot of energy to expel for something, so it better be worth it as far as I'm concerned. I'm wearing my heart-shaped glasses. Nothing new there, but I do have them in different colors. I just wanted to mention that because I like to project love everywhere I go. And all the little things I do. I like to project, sprinkle in little bits of love. Because there's no other way you should be these days. There's plenty of demons around there running amok, doing whatever it is they do. So I'm going to bring the love. I don't know, my sister was telling me this thing that she saw. I don't know if it was on TikTok or where the hell she saw it, but she said that they're shapeshifters, Nicole. And I was like, well, there probably is. Well, I haven't seen one, thankfully, and, you know, I don't need it on my bucket list, so. But I'm just saying, you know, they're running amok out there, running loose. You know, who knows what's going on in the world these days, man. All the things that you hear, if you go down the rabbit hole, like I like to venture down from time to time, you might just shake your head. Oh, I was reading some shit today that was really like, ugh. Regurgitated and swallowed it a little bit. I don't want to repeat what I read because it was just like so, it was so heavy. I was all saying choppers, but I think those motorcycles yesterday were crotch rockets. But I'm still a girl, so, you know, like, I don't really have to know, like, exact motorcycles and whatnot. But when I was really thinking about it, it was just for shits and giggles. I said choppers, but they were crotch rockets, I'm sure. But I could be wrong. You know, like I said, I don't know anything, so. But, you know, now that the weather is warming up, people are coming out with it on their crotch rockets and whatnot. And so, the evil Knievels of the world, as I like to say. And, yeah, I like to project love everywhere we go. We're moving along. And, oh, I was like, what's that? I hear music next to me. I have no idea. I have no idea who it is. I do listen to music. Just not when my kids are with me, because when my kids are with me, I'd rather talk to them and, you know about their day, hear their thoughts and that sort of thing. So not really listening to the radio. Well, I guess when I'm listening to music is when I'm running, that's for sure. But then it's, of course it's Pandora. And then it's like some rave music that you could just you just want to run or fly, whichever you prefer. Because sometimes I feel like I'm flying out there when I'm running. Did that 420 today on the run. I took 2 days off because I ran 6 miles. So I want to give myself some recovery time in between running. I want to do the most without injuring myself, because we are preparing ourselves for that 12K that's coming up, and it'll be here before I know it. It's actually next Friday. Yeah, next Friday. And I'm super duper excited, but also terrified. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't laugh even if I don't know, I'm just not a liar. But my point is, I am very serial about being, look at those clouds, nervous and shaking in my boots about Bloomsday. That's the race I'm preparing for, so it'll be a good time. Woo! It will be. And I don't know why I'm so nervous. I just keep picturing myself running through the finish line, and like I mentioned in another video, I think, I keep picturing myself running through that finish line, and it's I should lean on that moment a little more often, actually, because it was just for me, it was just such a magical moment running through that finish line for 12K for my very first run ever, and just knowing that I did that was like a dream come true for me. I might have mentioned that before too. I just think for me, I could be wrong, you may disagree, but running is by far one of the most difficult things that I have done. I don't know how you want to sum that up, exercise wise, for your mental. It's just so hard because your body, your ass will be getting all sore and tight and shit, and you're just I'm fucking done. Excuse me, I'm just done. But no, you still got to run, bro. You still got to go. Depends on what you're trying to get after or do. But me, preparing for a 12K, so I need to be running, getting some miles under my belt. I did 6 miles a couple days ago, and then over 4 miles today. And then I was thinking either Saturday or Sunday running 8 miles. I can do it. I've done it before, so I'm not worried about it. But it's been a while, and it's not going to be fun. And it's a mental thing. It's totally a mental thing when you're out there running, because your body's sore and you just want to give up and you want to quit, and you're just over it. Like I was saying earlier, I didn't even want to go out for a run today. But this is part of the reason why I film these little videos. I know it just looks like I'm just one big major narcissist, but it could be a combo for sure. I won't deny it. Who am I to? I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to diagnose myself in front of you all. I don't know what I am. But I'm just saying, this is accountable. It makes me accountable. It's when I start getting really sloppy in my ways, or I think I'm going to eat some more than 1 or 2 cookies or whatever it may be, or the whole box. I don't know how frisky I feel that day. But I'm just saying, this, knowing that I'm posting pictures of myself for all to judge and see and criticize, that will keep you in line, let me just assure you. And it'll also build your confidence. I don't know how that panned out. I'm sure most people wouldn't have expected that one for you, but posting pictures of myself in my swimming suits built my confidence up, believe it or not. I would have never imagined that a few years ago. I'm definitely no athletic. Well, I'm semi-athletic, but I'm not an athlete. I don't want to say I'm regular by any means, because I push myself to do the most, but I'm also not I don't know, there's probably more I could do. I'm not doing the most. There's some women who are just so, oh man, they're ripped and they got it dialed in, their fitness routine and their eating habits, and man, those are the type of women I just semi-aspire to be, I want to be semi-healthy, I say semi because a girl likes to eat some pizza, okay? Maybe some ice cream for all I know. How warm is the day or cold? I'll eat ice cream anytime, and I love me some carbs. So, semi-good, because, why else would I run? Frog in my throat, excuse me. I run for the carbs. Yes, I do. No shame in my carb game, baby. Judge me if you want to. I can live with it. I'm not perfect. It takes a lot of courage to post these videos. If it were so easy, everyone would do it. I'm sure there's something fascinating about you that you just keep to yourself, hidden from the rest of us, that we might all enjoy. But instead, you're just, not doing it. So one of these days you're gonna be inspired by, oh dear, what's happening, by someone like little old me, and you're gonna start doing the do yourself, and then, you know, it'll be so cool. You'll be so proud of yourself. There's plenty of people that I've watched for years and years on YouTube who always like talk about, you could do this, you should do this, these are the reasons why, da 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 da, and then I'd still just be like twiddling my thumbs and not doing it. And I'm not like certainly trying to ascertain like this, I don't, you know, I'm not really trying to ascertain anything. I just want to inspire a few people and do some good with my life, and that would be really awesome to me if like people were motivated to do something good with their time on this earth in a way, you know, that benefited themselves and anybody who has to interact with them. I wouldn't complain about that, actually, you know. Woo! We gotta stop. There's a car in front of us stopping on the freeway, so my nose just got itchy. I've been sneezing up a storm. Do you have allergies? Ugh. You have allergies? I have allergies. Oh yeah, yay. And everything's coming into bloom, so so my nose has been getting itchy, and I've also been sneezing up a storm. So it's dark. It's like, you know, it's almost 6:30. So getting out here later than I would have wanted to. It's not beautiful by any means. It's sprinkling. It's windy. I wouldn't really consider it cold. Actually, I really appreciated it, the weather, because when I was out there running and I was not in the mood, it's so much harder to run. So I was like, thank God it's not hot, because when it's hot, it's just like, oh my gosh, you know, insert a few more swear words there, because you're like, oh man, I should have went earlier this morning, but I was digging around and not doing what I needed to. And then I had some Jimmy John's. It all starts with Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's endorse me. I'll sample your food. I love it. Arr. I'm serious, man. The Jimmy John's nightclub. Ooh, baby, baby. Ooh. And then I add some, like, you know, fried jalapenos on it, because I'm a spicy girl, as we already know. And kick it up a notch with some jalapeno ranch. So, you know, I'm spicy and whatnot. So I just love it. I love the shredded lettuce, and it's so delicious. And so maybe that's why I'm in a good mood. Jimmy John's, thank you. You know, you gotta feed a girl. If your girlfriend ever starts getting moody and she doesn't want to shake her booty, get her some foodie. I'm just saying, like, most of the time, my irritability stems from being hungry, because, like, I'm, like, doing a million trillion things, and feeding myself, taking time to feed myself is just not priority. And so, you know, give me some Jimmy John's. They'd probably make a happy Nicole Yo. Amongst other things, I like, you know, Jimmy John's is one of them. Some Red Lobster. Oh yeah, love me some Red Lobster. Scooter, thank you always for commenting, or when you do comment, thank you. It really means a lot to me. You do not go unnoticed. I really appreciate you. It encourages a girl like me. And thank you, Traveling Tim. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Thank you. You seem to know the area around here, so that's pretty cool. I am not going to visit the Mead Lake, although I'm sure I've gone fishing out there. I don't know that I haven't cold dipped out there. I do know that, because you know, it's Boulder Beach is only 15 minutes from where I live-ish, give or take, depending on traffic and whatnot and route. But it's so close to me. I just go to old Boulder Beach. You know, people have unfortunately unalived themselves here at this area, so it comes with some friendly ghosts for all I know. I say friendly, let's hope. But it also comes with prairie eagles. We don't mind that. You know, it's got some history. It's rich with history. When I come here, I imagine the Native American women with their babies and, you know, washing their stuff at the beach, and, you know, I try to go back in time with my brain, you know, imagine what they must have been doing back then, and it's very fascinating to me. You know, I imagine there's probably some arrowheads if a person were to dig really deep. It's raining, so that's fun. The water's looking choppy, so it's adventurous out here right now. It's 6:30. It's an adventurous cold dip that we're driving to. So thanks for coming and driving with me. You know, I'm not going to do the most time. I'm probably just going to, I was telling my dear old sister wife, Katie, as I like to refer to her as, her, and you know, she's one of my sister wives, I say. But not really, you know, it's just for shits and giggles. Calm down. Some of you getting all your panties ruffled up, getting them in a bunch, I can tell. Calm down. I just like to refer to her as a sister wife, because we're close like that-ish, you know. I mean, I feel like we're close like that. We're here at Boulder Beach. it's so close and convenient to Boulder Beach. It's only, you know, less than 15 minutes away from my house. So I come here and I do the do. I don't even drink Mountain Dew. So, you know, it's all right. It's just not my favorite. And sometimes it just seems flat to me and I need some carbonation. So nothing against the old Mountain Dewy. It's just not my soda of choice. And we don't even say soda here in the Northwest. We say pop. So do with that what you will. But I like me some pop. Ah! I backed up perfectly. Thank you very much. And you are my witness. I had already fully stopped when it started making that noise. I'll have you know. So I'm here at Boulder Beach, 6:31. I am going to walk right in. I'm not going to try to do the most time, I tell myself, because I just need to get out here and just do it all. Like I was mentioning, I was telling my sister wife earlier, Katie, that she's like, Nicole, why do you have to tell everybody that? I don't know. She didn't say that, but I'm just saying. I was telling her, you know, I don't have to come out here and do the most, because when I was at the school with her, it was like moody like this and windy. And yet again, I felt like I didn't have enough clothes on. I can never appropriately dress in this town. So there's that, you know. But yeah, it was looking moody and I was like, oh, damn it. Why did we have to... Who signed up for this 30-day damn cold dip again? Like, I want to know. I want to know what that crazy person's thinking. But I felt a hair. I didn't. So that's good, because I don't like it when the hairs get down there and they tickle in places they're not supposed to be. But anyways. So we're here. Thanks for driving here with me. Thanks for sparing, you know, your time of your life. It really does mean a lot to a little old me. Please hit like, subscribe, follow, all the goods, comment, whatnot. To be redundant, sorry about that. But little old me needs all the help a girl can get to spread the word, bird. That cold dipping's for you, even though you don't think it is. Oh, it is. Let me assure you, it's a good time. I'm gonna convince you one day. One day, I'm gonna convince you, and you're gonna be like, "Yo, Nicole, I cold dipped," and I'm gonna be like, "Oh my god!" Like literally, I have gotten people who were just minding their own business on the beach to cold dip with me and dunk. And I have proof of it. I have receipts. I have filmed it when I was out there when it happened a multitude of times. I don't necessarily think that I'll, maybe in the future I could put it on YouTube. I don't know. I could upload that because those were people that I just randomly met. So like they're, you know, they're not going to be offended, I tell myself. But anyways, the point is I have actually got quite a few people to come out here and do this for the first time. So don't think that you're going to get out of it with me, okay? You're going to have to take a cold shower. Just do it. You know, especially if your back is hurting or your knees are hurting or your shoulder or yada, 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 whatever it is. You'll take a cold shower or even fill up the bathtub. You know, I mean, it only goes waist deep. I mean, well, how deep is your bathtub? Friend, mine's not that deep. So, you know, it doesn't really go that far. And it's not that hard to do in the bathtub. It depends. You know, maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it's hard. It doesn't matter. If it's hard, you're going to hurt less. Just do it. That's the whole point. Moral of the story is just do it. I need to quit jibber jawing because now it just looks like we're stalling. Maybe we are. Okay, I don't know. We're going to end it there, friends. Come back and meet me down at the bottom of the river, and then we'll drive home together. Bye. Peace out, yo. Love you. Bye. To the next adventure.